Hey guys, this is the Professor, and today is a beautiful spring day out here in the woods, and so we decided to do a Scroungecraft luncheon. Now first of all, we will notice here our Scroungecraft bag or pack that we carry, made out of an old pant leg. We were careful to salvage a pocket here and a pocket back here. Now this pocket back here is going to contain my fire kit, which is an Altoids can, and inside the Altoids can we find out that we have our flint striker here, and the flint striker is a piece of recycled spring from a garage door. So let's get our fire started. Here in our recycled Altoids can with some of our jute cloth, and then of course here for our char cloth holder, a piece of repurposed newspaper. Makes a good way to keep your char cloth from getting all frazzled out, and so we need a good piece of that here to get our fire started. Now if you'll notice here, we've got some bark, got some small twigs, got some bigger twigs, all recycled from a tree that fell over here a while ago. And so let's see if we can get our fire started here today. There's a spark right there. Okay, let's go over our recycled cook kit. First of all, here we have the 46-ounce juice can, and inside of that a 1 quart Gatorade bottle. And notice here it just fits in there perfectly. We have the recycled handle, of course. Notice that it has 2 settings for the up setting so it doesn't go down, but if you pinch that, then that lets that go down. This way we can get our water going. And here's one bought item. We do have this recycled cup, 50 cents at the secondhand store. Let's get some water on, because today we're going to be making recycled beef stew, and we've got some leftover beef which is pre-cooked. So let's go ahead and get some water in there and get that going, and we'll soon be getting stew on the fire. Okay, now we got the stew boiling. It's time to start mixing up the bread, or the bannock. And first of all, here we have a recycled Glad container. This comes with deli meat in it. So we'll use the meat out of it, save these containers. and they're good for all kinds of things. Right now we're using that as our mixing bowl and our transportation system to get the biscuit mix here. And so we'll go ahead and get that stirred up. Okay, let's talk about our pie pan oven here. What we have are two pie pans. These are recycled as well because we get pies in these, and once we eat the pies, we go ahead and save those. And now we're going to use those for our oven. What we do here is we simply put the dough in one, put the other one on the top. We clip these together with a couple of recycled binder clips, which I get paperwork at school on, or sometimes from our tax man. So we'll clip those on there. So let's get the dough in there and get that on to bake. Okay, in the spirit of repurposing here, we're going to use these 3 rocks as a support for our oven. Notice that we've got good coals worked up here now. So let's get a bunch of those underneath here. Not like that. Go ahead and get the oven on there. And then on top, we need some more coals. So we need this convenient shovel here, which is some bark. Taters are looking done. Okay, now it's time to make a little gravy to go with the stew. Tablespoons of flour, a little bit of water. That's stirred up. Stews are looking done. Boy, I better be checking that bread too. Don't want to burn it now. Quite. Okay, folks, the stew is done to perfection. So let's serve that up here in our bowls. Notice how that gravy is brown. Those potatoes are cooked all the way through. The carrots are soft. Of course, the meat was already done. It was recycled. And so there we have, right along the trail, we have our recycled beef stew. We'll go ahead and get started on that, and soon we'll be ready for tea and bannock for dessert. Well, we're going to call our bannock done here. Lightly browned. It's looking pretty good. And so we're going to have a piece of bannock, going to have some tea out here on the trail, and finish up our lunch. Thanks for joining me today. This is the Professor with the first installment of Scroungecraft Living. This is the Professor, and I'll see you soon.